Harmoni Turner, welcome to the Courtside Club.
Las Vegas Aces pick Harmoni Turner.
Did you see your name on television? Is that how you found out?
I didn't think I was gonna get drafted. So me seeing my name on the TV, I was like, oh my God, like that's me, I got drafted.
It's really what Harmoni's doing off the court that makes her a special player.
Have you been able to kind of sit back and kind of soak in everything that's happening?
It's been a little stressful, a little overwhelming, but like I asked for this, so I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm super grateful for everything that's coming my way.
There's Turner, oh my! Harmoni Turner and Fuego!
What influence do you want to have on the younger generation?
I want them to know that I face a lot of humility when it comes to myself, my growth, but also through that humility, see me persevering through everything.
Harmoni Turner, welcome to the Courtside Club.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited.
Girl, and you have been so busy lately, so I appreciate you taking the time. Did you not just get back from Kelsey Plum's dog class?
Yes, like I got back at midnight actually and went straight to class a few hours later.
Oh my gosh. Well, how was it? I was seeing all the clips on social media, but I need the breakdown of what was really going on there.
Honestly, like what you saw is what was really going on. Like we were not fronting for the camera. It was so much energy there, so much joy, so much competitiveness, and like a lot of great like preparation, especially for the W. Shout out to Kelsey and her staff, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity because I felt like it gave me just a little bit of insight of what to expect at that next level.
How do you get selected for something like that?
Honestly, I think she hand selected us. So yeah, like she hand selected us. The dog class has been a vision of hers for many years, and it finally came through, I think 3 years ago. So yeah, she hand selects us and like is really intentional with the group that she has. So yeah, I'm just really grateful that I got selected.
No, I feel like that's really cool to get selected by someone like Kelsey, who is now, a veteran in the WNBA. And you guys were training alongside of her. I also saw some clips. I saw a lot of things. There was stretching, there was photo shoots, there was like on-court workouts, there was you guys dying, there was scrimmages, there's a lot going on. But she's in the mix with you. Did she give you any like good advice or inspiration as you are preparing for the W?
Yeah, honestly, like on the basketball side of things, like physically, we did more stretching and recovering more than playing basketball, it felt like. And she just made it known that that's more important than actually playing basketball, like taking care of your body so you can play for longevity. And that kind of opened my eyes a lot. I mean, you always hear like your parents saying, hey, you need to stretch more, you need to do this in order to be great at the next level. But like actually seeing a pro do it and be consistent in that area, and her like essentially flying by with like the stretches we were doing, I was dying. But seeing her flying by and then like also seeing it paying off on the court is like, okay, like this is what it takes to be a pro. So it was really nice to see firsthand and up close.
Yeah, that's something too. Like you don't have that much time going off of your college season, going into your WNBA season. And that's something that's so unique in women's basketball in general, is like the turnover from college to pro is insane. You were just drafted last week, by the way. Congratulations. But
thank you.
It probably feels like you've lived two lives even from last week. So have you been able to kind of sit back and kind of soak in everything that's happening?
Not necessarily sit back and soak in, but definitely grateful for my name being called, obviously, and being invited to camp. Like that's an award, reward by in itself. But like with finals here and me just finishing school, that's really been at the tip of my frontal lobe right now when it comes to what I need to knock out. And it's been a little stressful, a little overwhelming, but like, again, like I said, I asked for this, so I wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm super grateful for everything that's coming my way. And also like to be honest, I like being busy because I don't like to hear myself think all the time because my thoughts are very loud. So so this is, I guess therapy in a way.
You have a lot of good distractions, right? It's
Exactly.
like everything's a distraction right now to keep you from the reality.
Exactly.
We'll take it. Whatever. It's healthy distractions.
Right.
I do want to take it back to draft night because I thought it was kind of hilarious. I saw this on Twitter, actually. So I saw this tweet. It said, Nikki Fargas said the Aces weren't able to get a hold of Harmoni Turner on the phone, but noted that she has such a tremendous story and has all the attributes you want in a point guard, from 3-level scoring ability to court vision and speed. And then you replied and you said, guys, I'm so sorry. My phone was literally freezing. What happened?
Dude, literally that, and I was just like, this would be the day. It's like showing up to work late, on your first day. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I really hope this is not, really, pivotal or important for me to, make a team or not. You know what I mean? I immediately started to think that I honestly could not do anything with my phone. It was freezing. I wasn't receiving any calls. I don't know what was going on. It was probably because I dropped my phone a lot. So I probably need an upgrade. But I honestly could not. I don't know what was going on with my phone. And it happened for a long duration. Usually when it freezes, it freezes for a few minutes. I'm like, okay. And then I'll go back to my phone and everything will be cool. But it was actually freezing for a long period of time. And I'm just like, whatever. I don't know what else to do. So I just kind of just gave up. But my dad was trying to keep me updated with my agent and stuff about them communicating with each other because I couldn't use my phone. And when I saw that I had 2 missed calls from Nikki, I was like, oh my God, let me try to call her back. Yeah. So I definitely feel so bad. But at the same time, I didn't know what else to do.
It was out of your control for sure. But so how did you actually find out? Was it the fact that your dad was communicating with your agent, or was it when you called them back and they were able to tell you what was going on? Did you see your name on television? Is that how you found out? Or what was that moment?
There's a video on Instagram with literally my authentic reaction. I didn't think I was going to get drafted. So me seeing my name on the TV, I was like, oh my God, that's me. I got drafted. So that's when I first found out everything. I didn't think they were going to call my name. Mind you, there were only 4 picks left, in the draft as a whole. So I was just like, dang, low key losing hope a little bit. And getting slightly discouraged. But, when I saw my name pop up, I was like, wait, that's my name, on TV and in the draft. And yeah, you can find that video on my page. It's me reacting to it, and that's my honest first impression, first reaction, because I didn't even think I was going to get drafted.
That's so cool, though. Had that always been a dream of yours to play in the WNBA, possibly get drafted?
Yes, getting drafted has always been a number 1 priority of mine since I was a little girl. And obviously playing in the WNBA, but not just playing, but making an impact in it, respecting the legends that came before me, but going out there and showcasing what my talents and putting that emphasis that nerds can hoop and really being intentional with that. And yeah, that's been a dream of mine since I was a girl. So seeing my name on the screen again has been it was crazy. It was very rewarding, and I'm super grateful.
What was your first reaction when you heard that it was the Aces, of all teams, a powerhouse in the WNBA? Have you spoken to any of the coaches, any of the players there yet?
Yes, Asia reached out to me, and oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed because when she reached out, she was like, hey, it's Asia, welcome to the Aces. Let me know if you need anything, showing really great hospitality. And my first response to her was it said, Wilson, question mark. I was like, no, this can't be happening. I'm like, why would you send that? And I sent it. She said, girl, yes. I said, I'm so sorry. This is all new to me, and I'm super excited. But I appreciate you reaching out, X, Y, Z. I cannot believe I did that. I'm so embarrassed. But yeah,
just take your phone. Somebody take your phone. Like,
at this point,
you
like,
need
I
an
don't even need
assistant
one.
just to like communicate for you.
I was like Wilson, because mind you, like I'm a fan, I'm a fan of her. I'm a genuine fan of her, and I'm like, I consider her the GOAT of women's basketball. Like, she's outstanding in what she has done in a few years. Like, so to see her like text me, I'm like, this can't be happening for real. I can't believe I
That's
said
so
that.
cool. You're like, yeah, Asia, actually, I do need a new phone. But other than that, like, excited to practice. Like, excited to get in the gym with you.
Right.
No, that's so cool. The WNBA is so different in a sense of where you might get drafted, but there's still some work that you need to do to really solidify your spot on this Aces roster. What do you think it is about your game that can really help out this team and get you into that final roster spot?
Yeah, that's a really great question. But I think my versatility and my will to win at all costs. And when I say winning, it doesn't have to do anything with, it has nothing to do with scoring. Just making winning plays, and having that dog mindset, that there's nothing that you as the opponent can do that's going to stop me from winning and this team from winning. So I think just going into camp with that mindset, obviously being a team player, putting the team first, and doing whatever that needs to be done so that we can win a championship. So yeah, I think that. And then I think I said also my versatility, my ability to score, my ability to play both ends of the floor, my ability to pass, my ability to get stops and rebounds, even as an undersized guard. I feel like that's something that I really pride myself on, and just making those winning plays, and hopefully me doing that in training camp will solidify a position or a spot on the team.
That's one thing in Vegas. I feel like this is the perfect spot for you because they are all about winning. They are all about working hard and doing the dirty work. And Coach Becky Hammon is tough, and she needs players who are going to be able to, she's a tough coach. She's going to be able to handle that, get the job done, hustle, get out there, and then obviously have players to surround some of the superstars that they already have and be able to elevate your game alongside of them. So I think it's really exciting. It seems like a great fit so far.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I'm super excited. I feel like I'm in the perfect position, and I know that God wouldn't put me in a position that I can't handle. And you mentioned Coach Hammond's tough coaching. I mean, I can't wait to test to see or compare if she's as tougher than my mom when it comes to stuff like that. I think my mom did a really great job of prepping me for tough coaching throughout my entire career of basketball. So I'm really excited to be playing under her, and really excited to be playing with a lot of vets and a lot of experienced people as well, so I can learn from them.
And from my understanding, you leave tomorrow for Vegas?
Yes.
Is that the plan?
I leave tomorrow. My flight's at 7 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Do you have your things? Are you done with your schoolwork? Like, what's the plan there?
No. I haven't. I'm actually packing as right now. Well, obviously not right now, but packing up my dorm right now. Giving away a lot of my things because I realized I haven't touched half my clothes that I wore, yeah, and then in terms of schoolwork, I have a lot of assignments. I have to do them remotely. And my professors are very understanding, like shout out them, because they understand, like my schedule leading up to the end of the school. So I really appreciate them for that. But yeah, like I still have a lot of things to do. But like I said before, like I signed up for it. So just glass half full.
For sure. So while you close your chapter at Harvard, I want to take a halftime break and talk about Harvard a little bit before we make this next leap. Is that cool?
Got you. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know much about Harvard. I can't say I attended Harvard. I didn't get into that school. Nor was it on my radar. A lot of us can say that though, right? So I want to talk about it a little bit. Give us a little insight about Harvard. Firstly, I want to know the toughest class that you took at Harvard.
Oh man, which one should I pick? I feel like Harvard does a really great job of challenging us here. They know that we are really great students in the classroom, so the professors are very much aware of that, obviously. I think there was this one class my freshman year that was on linguistics, which is vaguely the study of words, and it was very challenging for me to like comprehend stuff like that. I'm also like dyslexic, so like it's hard for me to, read certain words and really comprehend them all the way. And I took that my first year. I didn't know what I was doing. I shouldn't have taken that my first year. That's probably like a class I take senior, junior year. But I didn't know any better. And yeah, I mean, it was interesting. The part that I did understand, which was not much, but very hard, very difficult.
That's also really impressive, though, that you said that you are dyslexic. Overcoming that and being able to, succeed in the way that you have academically, I feel like that might stunt others.
Yeah, like I recently found out that I was wondering why I was having like issues with certain words and like reading and things like that. And I was just like, let me just like get tested and see. But yeah, like again, I have a lot of things that are people will probably say are wrong with me. I don't necessarily look at it in that way. I just look at it as like another attribute of mine that I try to, persevere through and don't let it define me as much as I can. So it's hard, but I mean, it's life.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Okay, so what about the average hours that you spent a day studying?
I don't even calculate that stuff, honestly. Like, I just know it's a lot. And my teammates, when I say teammates, I mean the ones at Harvard, they're going to think that I don't be studying because we have a lot of inside jokes, but I do study, and it's honestly just every day for many hours. Like I can't give you like maybe like a couple hours here, a couple hours there. No, I just feel like I'm always studying or always in my books if I'm not in the gym. And when I go back home, I'm always telling them I'm either in the library, the gym, or in my bed. So I can't give you an answer. I'm sorry.
Okay, so just pretty much anytime you're not playing basketball, you can assume that you're studying.
Yes.
Okay, so aside from academics and basketball, what is one thing that Harvard taught you?
Wow, that's a really great question. I think Harvard taught me a few things. Not to compare my life to others, and to take advantage of resources in networking. The first one about not comparing myself to others, literally everyone here is prestige in their own way. And a lot of times we have, that imposter syndrome where we feel like we're not doing enough. And we see what people are putting up on social media, or like we see our emails of like different people accomplishing things. You're like, oh my gosh, you're happy for them, but you're like, oh my gosh, what am I doing with my life, right? I think Harvard, in a way, without obviously verbally telling us, hey, don't compare yourself to others, I think made me realize that I shouldn't do that, and understand that my journey is different from everyone else's. And so is my route. So just really honing in to my personal beliefs, my careers, who I want to inspire, what I want to do. And once I really started to like dial in on that, I started to see a lot more doors opening up for me. And I think something that intertwines with that is just the resources and networking. I didn't realize how intense and the networking was since I got here. And when I got here, I was like, okay, this is what everyone is talking about. And honestly, like, yes, the classes are tough and challenging, but I think what makes Harvard is the networking. Reaching out to people that are in fields that you want to pursue potentially in your collegiate years, and really taking advantage of those people because they really want to help. The resources here are very helpful. They want to help you succeed in all aspects of your life. So I think that's those two things are like the separators and what kind of made me who I am in a way.
That's cool. And I'm sure that like the advice and the connections that you're making at Harvard is like next level than even some of these other schools.
Yeah, it's pretty top notch, not gonna lie.
For sure. Okay, so lastly, I have to ask, how accurate is the movie Legally Blonde?
Okay, so don't hate me for this, but I've never seen that movie.
Oh, no.
Don't cancel me. Like, I know the part where it's like Harvard Law, like it's hard. Like, I know that part because duh, like everyone does. That's in Legally Blonde, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't seen the whole thing. I know, I'm sorry.
It's so, okay, so when do you graduate?
May 29th.
Okay, so when you graduate, when you're finished with finals, when you're not having to study, because I know like anytime you're not in the gym right now, you're studying, doing finals, doing all the things. When all of that is behind you, you need to watch the movie.
Okay. I'll watch it. I promise you. I'll make this promise. I do not break my promises. I will watch it before I graduate. I will.
Okay, love that too. Yeah, or if you have time to watch before, it's such a good movie. But also, I want to know from somebody who actually attended Harvard, like, is it accurate? Is what's really going on? I mean, maybe not Elle Woods, maybe not the main character because she's a little, you know, but.
Right.
So, Harmoni, you were the first Harvard women's basketball player in 20 years to win Ivy League Player of the Year. Congrats on that. Did you always know that you wanted to go Ivy League for academics, for sports, for both?
No. Ivy League was the last thing I was thinking about. Honestly, I wasn't even thinking about it, much less Harvard. I was like, can I swear?
Sure.
Okay, I was like, hell no to Harvard. Like, I was like, no, I'm not going here. And I think what made me, it was kind of like a defense response because, like, I didn't think I would be able to succeed here. I didn't think I could fit in, whatever that meant. At that time, I'm 18, so I don't know any better. But, like, fit into this environment, I'm automatically assuming, like, everybody here is smarter than me. Like, I can't get into this school. This is ridiculous. And what made me decide to go here was my father. I tell this story every time someone asks, but, like, I remember in 5th grade where I was cut from a team, and I was playing under this coach for a pretty long time, and it was a select team, and in 5th grade they cut me from it. And they said I was too small, not strong enough, and they're looking for bigger guards. Mind you, I don't think I hit my growth spurt till about like high school. So they're looking for bigger guards, stronger guards for their team. And I remember crying to my dad, telling him like, hey, like, I don't know if I want to do this anymore. Like, I got cut. Like, they don't think I'm good enough, da-da-da-da. And he sat me in his office and he said, do you trust me? So I'm crying and I'm saying, yes, I do trust you. And he said, well, you'll start to see that God's going to open doors for you that are meant for you and everything's going to work out. So even though I had probably about a mustard seed of trust in what he was saying, mind you, I'm in 5th grade at the time, I still just, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to trust with this mustard seed. So lo and behold, years down the line, I ended up making a team that was better than the one that cut me, and I got invited to USA 3 times. So I was just like, oh, okay, I do trust my dad, you know? So he's never brought those words or that question up to me ever until he realized, like, Harvard was not on my mind. He started to see that I was deterring away from Harvard. And so when he sat me down again, and he was just like, you need to go to Harvard. I was like, Dad, I'm not trying to go there. Like, I don't want to go there. They kept sending me brochures, and I was just like, F the brochures, respectfully. Like, I'm not going to Harvard. So he sat me down, and he was like, do you trust me? I said, oh, it was one of those moments. And, like, I kind of felt it, like, in the back of my neck. I felt my hairs coming up that he was going to ask that question. Oh, so I'm rolling my eyes. I'm just like, yeah, I trust you. Whatever, I trust you. He was like, then you'll know that Harvard will be the best decision you ever made in your life. And I'm just like, dang, okay, fine. So I committed because of my dad. And I was just like, all right, I'm going to Harvard. Woo, like, yay. Um, and luckily I got accepted. Mind you, I had to take the SAT like 6 times. So luckily I got accepted. And I told him, I said, if I get accepted, I'll go. So I applied, got accepted, and now I'm here. And I'm starting to realize what he was saying. And I thank God for that. I thank God that I have parents that really have their best interest in me. And honestly, like, I would recommend Harvard to anybody. I think it's a great school. I think you meet so many great people, so many great friends, and it's lovely to see you and your peers, be successful together. So yes, that's the long version.
No, I love that. And because I feel like now after 4 years, if you ask yourself again, like he said, this will be something that changes your life. This will be the best thing for you. I think that you would agree with him. And
Yeah.
I think it's also cool what you've done as well, because I talk about my story a lot. Like, I did not pick the right school in college. We didn't have transfer portal. We didn't have whatever. And that's what ended my basketball career, because I didn't feel like I picked the school that was right for me. And I was probably somebody more like you, where I actually did care about academics a lot. I went to a school that didn't really care about that at all. And so I realized when I got there, I can't even major in what I wanted to, even though you guys told me I could, because it didn't fit in with practice schedule. Now I'm here and I'm not like fulfilling the rest of Rachel, not just basketball Rachel. And I feel like there's so many men and women in college sports who love whatever sport they're playing, but they're also so much more than just a player, a basketball
Agreed.
player, football player, whatever that is. So it's like finding that right fit. And so I feel like you've also, even if you do have a 20-year-long career in the WNBA, like say you play till the wheels fall off, Diana Taurasi level legend status, you still have a lot of life left after that,
Yeah.
even if you play until your 40s. And so setting yourself up with a degree like Harvard, meeting the type of people that you did, you also have that to build off of after your basketball life too. So I think it's so cool. And also just the impact that you made on the court. You had such a incredible season, and getting drafted to the Aces, I think you should be really proud. It's really cool.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And I am very grateful.
Of course. What influence do you want to have on the younger generation of basketball players?
The influence that I want to have is being an inspiration to the younger generation through my story. Not just basketball, but me as a person. My goal in life is to inspire at least one person a day, see what I can do with that. And I want them to know that I face a lot of humility when it comes to myself, my growth, what I've been through, my traumas. But also through that humility, see me persevering through everything. And I think that's the legacy that I want to leave behind. Yes, basketball is great, and I'm very obsessed with that, and I love basketball. But me as a person, like, I want to be that avenue for kids to see and look at and be like, hey, like, my life, my childhood may have been tough, but I can get through this. Harmony got through it. I can get through it. And that's the legacy that I want to leave behind.
Yeah, I know that I don't want to get too deep into it because I don't want to keep you too much longer, but I know that you did go through a lot, and basketball was one outlet for you that really helped you. What else would you say really got you through those tough times that you had when you were younger?
Man, honestly, like, if I wasn't in sports, I don't think I'll be here today. My mind was so, premature, and it didn't grasp onto a lot of people that I thought didn't love me, but really did. It didn't grasp onto that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I couldn't really see those people that loved me at that time. I think my dad it plays a huge role in me also being here today. And when my now adopted mom came into my life, I think she played a tremendous role. Yeah, but at that time when you're going through it, you don't realize how many people are in your corner, but you also you only see the people that are abusing you. You only see the ones that are giving you those traumatic experiences. It's hard to differentiate the two at that age, but I guess you can say I also had a little bit of hope that it will be over. So, I mean, I'm here by the grace of God, and I give all my praise to him because I think in a way that it shaped me to be who I am today. I think if I didn't go through those things, I wouldn't have Pretty Insecure. I wouldn't have my nonprofit. So yeah, like it sucked at the time. I didn't deserve it, but it created a different avenues and outlets to where I am today. So
Yeah, how is everything going with Pretty Insecure?
great. Everything's great. Obviously we have our moments because it's a organization that's through mental development, health development, and getting better at that and working through those traumas. So you have those moments where we discuss, and it's hard, it's tough. Tears are there, but we also have those moments where we set our girls up for success, where that is scholarships for college or different avenues if they want to be certified in certain things. Like we give them these different outlets that they can pursue and allow them to not let those traumas define who they are, because that's essentially what Pretty Insecure is about. We're not going to let those traumas define who we are. It can be part of our testimony, but it's not part of who we are. So yeah, all in all, it's great.
No, I love that you've done so much at such a young age. And I feel like your story through what you've been through and then seeing how successful you are today and how outspoken you are and how happy and grateful you are for the positions that you've been is just so inspirational, not only to younger girls, but just anyone in this space. So I'm just excited to see where the rest of your journey takes you. You are blazing a trail, and it's really excited to see. We will be cheering you on with the Las Vegas Aces, and I know that you have to get back to packing and doing all of those things. Before I let you go, I have a couple buzzer beaters for you.
Okay,
cool. So firstly, I want you to break down your ideal courtside fit.
Oh, you're putting me on the spot because I'm gonna be honest with you, I am terrible with clothes. So
I don't believe it.
I'm just gonna honestly, I'm telling you, it's bad. I just wear sweats every single day and I'm okay with it. And my mom hates it because she's like, oh my God, you need to dress up every now and again. I'm just like, I don't care about it, So any I'm gonna get flamed for this. Any essential gear, any essential hoodie with nice sweats and some sneaks. Honestly, being comfortable is probably my ideal pregame outfit. I think my mom's gonna try to get me to wear some clothes now that I've entered the W, but yeah, that's
you
honestly
have tunnel walks now. You have the tunnel walks.
I can't be pulling up in pajamas.
Or you can. I mean, everyone has their own style. You see some NBA guys who wear flip-flops and, whatever, but they go out and drop 40. So
that's what I'm saying. I told my mom,
that could be your little swag.
Maybe we can meet halfway. You know whose style I do love though? It's probably very controversial, but I love Billie Eilish's style. I love how she's very authentic with herself. And kind of that TLC chilly. I love her style as well. I feel like that's more me. So if I do start to dress up a little bit, it'll probably mirror those two people.
I like that. I think you should go all in on that. I think that'd be great.
I think I should. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, we're ready for it. Who is one person, dead or alive, that you would love to sit courtside with?
Michael Jackson.
Oh, That'd be fun. For a Lakers game?
I mean, for any game,
Cool.
honestly. I wouldn't even be looking at the game. I'll just be staring at him like...
Can you sing a note? No, I was kidding. And what is one event in history that you would have loved to have been courtside for? This could be a sporting event or this could be something else.
I would have loved to have been courtside for the Dallas Mavericks and Heat finals game in 2011.
So this is...
With Dirk Nowitzki, when Dirk Nowitzki willed his team to a championship. As a Texan, as a Dallas fan, that was amazing to see on TV.
For sure. I was gonna say this was the Dirk year. Was this his last championship?
Yes.
Or did he have one after that? I think
he
it
only
was his
had
last.
one. I think he only had one championship, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah.
Well, he has a statue. Have you seen that out front of American Airlines?
Yes. Well deserved.
Yeah. Well deserved. And we won't talk about the Mavs any further.
No, because I don't know. I'm triggered.
It's all of us. It's not even diehard Mavs fan. I think all basketball fans were hurt by that one.
What are you thinking? Okay. Anyways.
Yeah. Anyways, we won't end on a downer. Harmoni, thank you so much once again for coming on Courtside. Let everyone know where they can find you on social media and also where, like, anything else that you're working on. Let us know where we can find it.
Yeah, you can just find my socials at Harmoni Turner. That's across all boards, all socials. Yeah, just stay tuned for what's coming next. I can't voice it right now, but I'm very excited. And yeah, thank you all for the support. Thanks for having me on Courtside. I had so much fun.
Thank you so much. And good luck this week.
Thank you.